Hey, if you think that these New York Times revelations about Donald Trump Jr. and the email that he received from someone apparently saying that Moscow has dirt on Hillary and would you like to see it, if you think that these are politically devastating, hold on. There's something you need to hear. Yesterday, I came on radio here at SiriusXM POTUS, and I shared both the Saturday and Sunday New York Times stories. I spent about 20 minutes at the outset of my program giving an overview of the new revelations. Immediately, and this is not unusual, all of the telephone lines were illuminated. I took my first call. It was from a guy named Brad. And Brad said that he was embarrassed that I was discussing this subject. To which I think I responded, where do you think you could go today and not hear conversation about this subject? Because wherever that might be, by omission, they're not being honest with you. But he was adamant that this is a bullshit story and that it's part of a railroading that's been ongoing of the president and his family. And then a second caller agreed with the first, and I did something unusual. I asked my producer to get rid of all those who were on hold who were antagonistic toward the president, and instead we cleared the lines just so that we could hear from voices like Brad that think that this story is bogus. And I think these are really informative callers, informative insofar as they give you a great insight into the thus far unshakable support that the president enjoys with the 46% who elected him. Give a listen to this and then tell me what you think by posting a comment right here on my Facebook page. And by the way, listen to me from 9 to noon on SiriusXM's POTUS channel, 5 days a week.
You know, all this reporting on Russia and all these, CNN, New York Post, New York Times, these guys, they have 0 ounce of credibility. I say zero, negative zero. I mean, they're just horrible. And it seems like all they do is treat Trump as a punching bag.
You're ashamed of me. Why are you ashamed of me?
I'm ashamed. I thought you were past this. I thought you were better than this, Michael. I really did. Keep kicking that dead dog, Michael. Maybe it'll wake up. Just keep kicking it.
Still talking about it. We're still talking about Trump's son and his son-in-law meet with the Russians. It's a meeting that wasn't disclosed. Oh, my God, burn the house down. Who cares?
I'm just tired of hearing about the bank robbery a year later. I just feel like some of the media outlets get so in the weeds with some of these stories that it just disinterests me after a little while. So even if it's true, that's fine. It eventually didn't affect my vote at the ballot box.
When President Obama was confronted by his intelligence agencies that the Russians were involved, it's not important what Donald Trump thought at the time because he wasn't president at the time. It's important what President Obama thought at the time.
Well, President Obama believed it.
Well, then why didn't he do anything about it?
Okay,
he didn't do anything about it before the election because he politicized it, Michael.
Now you're trying to have it both ways.
No,
you are.
I don't think this is a nothing burger. I think I would call it a dinky burger. And I just don't think I would have led with this story this morning.
Yeah, absolutely enough. I mean, it's ridiculous. Y'all at CNN are making them, are doing this for your own reasons. You hate Donald Trump. You hate as far as Russia goes. I couldn't care. We found out Vladimir Putin was Trump's long-lost brother. I personally would be very happy about that because we could use a man like Putin in this country. He's not a communist. He's a Christian. You don't understand that. Russia is our friend. I don't care whether they colluded. If they had dirt on Hillary Clinton, good. Unfortunately, it's not enough. The only thing I'm angry about Trump is he hasn't arrested that witch yet. She should be in cuffs in an orange jumpsuit. You're an establishment asshole. That's all you are. You're a piece of shit.